Hey guys, today I'm going to teach you how to make the Hancock effect with the jump and the land and the ground cracks with some debris, all using After Effects and some Action Essential 2 plugins. So this is what it'll look like. Alright, one more time, here it is. Goes up, comes down, and ground cracks with some debris. So first things first, you're going to go to Composition and make a new one, and just name this Hancock Effect. I have it at 720 just because my clips are in 720, and then yeah, don't really mess with anything else. And now you're going to bring down the clips that you used, and I splitted them into three different clips. One of them was the jump, one was the land, and then I had a background image. So I like to name mine just to keep them organized, so you guys can do that if you want. Alright, so first things, now that you've done that, is you're going to hide the jump and the land effect. And that's not right. And so now once you have that, you're gonna look for a frame where you are not in it, and the camera is not moving. And then you're going to right click, go to time, and freeze frame, so that now no matter where you go, nothing moves. So that's what you want. And so now let's start off with the jump. You can turn these back on. And I like separating that from the land just because that's the time in between when you're up here in the sky. So you're going to go to the jump and press Command D or Control D if you are on the PC. And then you are going to go forward in the frame until you are in the air. So my first frame is right there. And select the second jump, the one that you duplicated, or the one that got duplicated, and go to time, freeze frame. And then with the second jump selected, you are going to go Alt left bracket to take off anything before that. And then pretty much same thing for the jump, the other one, but the opposite. You're going to go Alt right bracket. And that was right. Alright, so now you just stick there, which is what you want. And so go to the first frame of the second jump when you're in the air, and zoom in to a good spot. That's too much. So I have it right there. And then get to the actor and use the pen tool, and you're going to key him out. Alright, and for some reason on mine, it likes to move it away from the actual guy. So I just matched that up again. This may or may not happen to you. I think I'm the only one. Not sure though. And so once you have him keyed out, you are going to go back to P and set a keyframe there, and then go forward a couple frames and make him go up in the air so that he disappears. And that's a little bit too much. So now, X out of that. Now this is what you have. And he shoots up in the air. Now to make it look a little bit more realistic, just toggle these switches and put on some motion blur so that this is what it looks like. Boom. And he has some blur on him. Now, since my landing is way further up front, I make the Superman Hancock guy 3D, and go back to position. And on the second keyframe, I'll show you what I do. I like to move my the actor further near the camera so that he doesn't just shoot forward at the very end, but rather like throughout the whole thing. So this is what it looks like now. And he goes forward. Now the only problem with the 3D part is that it goes off to the right. So a way to solve this is just zoom out very far with this selected and just move it over a little bit. So when you go back up, this is what it looks like. And now, since it trailed off to the right at the beginning, when you move it to the left, it makes him go back up to the middle, which is the one you want. So now the jump is pretty much done, I guess. Yeah. And then for the land, it's the same concept. You're going to go Command D or Control D, whichever one you have. And on the first frame for me is when he's out of the air. And then key him out again. And so it once again likes to position me out of line. So just match that up with the position of the first guy, and that's what you want. So now under the second land, press P again for position and have a keyframe on that. And this is pretty much the opposite of the land. You are going to have him starting out of the frame, and then he's going to be coming in after a couple frames. So go forward a little bit, and then bring him back down. And that was at 360, I think. Now, one sec. I'm going to put him right where he lands. Is the one that I want. And so let's move him down a little bit more. Right there. Looks good. And then on the land 2, you're going to go Alt right bracket to take off everything else. And on the land 1, you're going to go Alt left bracket. And this is what you have. Comes down into the land. Now, like before, you're going to put motion blur on that. You should, at least. So this is what you have. The jump, land, and actually the first one, the jump is too fast. Let's make that a little bit better. Let's see how this looks. Goes up, comes down, and that's the jump and land part. Now, like I said before, we're going to put some ground cracks in, and this is from the Action Essentials pack from Video Copilot, and you're going to make this smaller, obviously, and just make it whatever looks right for now, and then you're going to toggle the switches again. Alt left bracket to take all of that excess stuff off, and then go to the mode, and it's either going to be overlay, soft light, or hard light. For me, hard light works for this situation, scenario, and background. And so now, once you come down from the landing, you have cracks there, which is a pretty cool effect. And the last thing you can do is put some debris on that also. And let's just shift that down. And the debris starts a little bit late on the explosion, so I like to move it down a little bit and then delete that by going Alt left bracket, so it starts later in the explosion. And then you're going to make that a little bit smaller and reposition that again so that you have this. Comes down and the debris shoots out. Now I think that's a little bit too big, but that looks about right. So let's see what this does. Ooh, that's too high. Alright, so there we go. And as you can see, it looks pretty good other than the fact that it's black. So you're going to go to color correction and look for the curves. That's what I like using. And place that on the debris. And it's just based off of the black and white basics, I guess. And so since the concrete's gray and this is black at the beginning, you're going to want to put some white into that until it looks pretty good. So that looks alright for now. Since it's a tutorial, I won't use that much time on it, but this is what it looks like. So that's about it for now. If you want to get more advanced, you can put some sound effects into that, or some like camera shaking. So yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. Just comment, rate, subscribe. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to post those in the comment section below, and I will respond to those. Alright, see ya.